Hey, all right, conference recap. Let's go through this. So in this video, I'm just going to briefly touch on some of the exciting announcements that we just heard at our annual conference. So before I get started though, what I want to do is we talked quite a bit about breaking free throughout this entire conference. And the group that I was with, we went through and shared one word. Well, we were supposed to share one word. I shared four. But my top word, I'm going to share with you guys, and I want you to think to yourself, what is one thing that you want to break free from in your business? And I want you to share that. I want you to put that in the comments below. But my word, again, I had four, but my top word that I wanted to break free from was procrastination. So you guys know what procrastination is. It's basically just delaying something, putting off something that needs to be done. And I feel like that I have been procrastinating a ton in my business. So I actually went through and wrote things out for myself to kind of hold myself accountable, and just to begin to move forward and break free from that procrastination. I'm not saying that you have to do that with your word, but it was actually very eye-opening for me to do that. So let me pull this up here really quickly, and then I'm going to get started with you all on me breaking free from procrastination. So, all right, do I have it here? Yes. Okay, so for me, I wrote down four things that I was going to do to start breaking free from that procrastination. So if you haven't already, put your word below of one thing that you want to break free from. You're probably going to have more than one if you're like me, but my top word was the procrastination. And so I came up with four ways that I can kind of start to break free from that procrastination and begin moving the needle forward in my business, because that's what all of us want. So my first thing was to start breaking down my tasks. And I'm not going to really go into a lot of these and share what I actually wrote down, but breaking down tasks into smaller things. The next one was being better at managing my time, because I have been a train wreck lately with my time. And it's just, I'm not managing my time well. The next one was set specific, achievable goals. And that one I elaborated a lot on my paper when I was taking notes. But one example I do want to share with you is maybe instead of setting a goal for yourself to enroll 2 people, your goal might be to have 2 enrolling conversations or share the business with 2 people. Because I feel like we set these big goals at the beginning of the month and we say, I want X amount of PV, X amount of parties, X amount of enrollments, this rank. You know, we set all these goals, but we forget to set smaller, achievable goals to work towards that. And the last thing that I have on here is celebrate and reward myself. So just like I said, if I have a goal to enroll 2 people in a month, but I have 1 enrolling conversation, I'm going to celebrate. If I have, anything that has to do with my goal, I'm going to celebrate those small successes along the way, because it's going to take those small things to get to the big goal. So I'm going to try to celebrate myself a lot more. And that might look different for everybody. It's what your business is and what you want out of it and how you want to work your business. But I know moving forward for me, I am also breaking free of the insanity. Insanity is doing the same thing over expecting different results. And I feel like we've all kind of been in that situation. And one thing that conference taught me, and being surrounded by the group that I was with, is that we are not alone. We are all kind of walking the same path right now. And we all kind of have the same feelings right now. And at the end of the day, it's really just breaking free from that insanity and deciding that I'm not going to continue to do the same things over and over and expect different results, because we have to get out of that. We have to break free from that. And I'm committing to my business. And in doing so, you guys know when I talk that commitment and consistency really go hand in hand. And so when I made the choice during conference, surrounded by a bunch of amazing, amazing women that literally like filled my heart, I made a decision that I'm not only committing to my business, but I am committing to being consistent, because the more that I'm consistent, the more that's going to build me up, build my belief, build my momentum, and just build my confidence. You know, it's going to help me to, again, break free of these things that have kind of been holding me back and maybe holding you back too. But I know, like, we have to make sure that our cup is full before we go and try to fill anybody else's. And I feel like a lot of us, we've just been running on an empty cup. We haven't had anything in our cup for a while. So it's really up to us to just kind of like step back, evaluate, and see, where am I with my business? Where do I want to be? What do I want this last week of July? What do I want for the month of August? Or better yet, where do I want to be in my business in July 2024 when we are in Columbus, Ohio? Oh my gosh. You guys, the ladies I was with during conference, they have a picture of me literally on the floor, like praising. I fell on the floor and I was praising, and they're like, oh, the preacher's on the floor. But you guys, oh my gosh, Columbus, Ohio. I cannot even believe it. Okay, so now that I'm through my whole procrastination break-free talk, we're going to quickly go through some of the highlights of conference, because I know if you're like me, you need to hear this again, like for it to sink in, because even if you attended conference virtually or in person, your head's probably spinning. Mine still is, and I'm probably going to miss something important. So if I do, feel free to let me know. But I did jot down some notes of some things that I feel like are very important for us as business owners to know. So the first one is, for the rest of this month, we have double PV points for Cabo. I don't know about you, but if you are aiming to go to Cabo, which there are 3 levels, if you haven't looked at that yet, I encourage you to go look. I'm not going to break down the trip right now because that's a whole separate video. But okay, that works. Double PV points for the rest of this month. You guys, and one thing that I'm gonna break down from the trip to tell you guys is, a PV point used to be 500. It's now, guess what? 300. So I know you can do it. I know I can do it. I'm already hustling to get there, but to get 300 PV in this last week, you have to add it to your PV. So you have to have 300 PV in addition to whatever you already have, but accumulate 300 PV in this last week of July to get double points, you guys. Yes, we can do it. And if you snagged the fall bundle, that counts towards that 300 that we need. The next thing is mascara. Oh my gosh. I probably fell on the floor for the mascara too, because you guys know I don't wear any makeup at all. Like, you can see my melasma on my face that just shows through, and I don't care. I don't wear makeup. I don't wear foundation, but I do wear mascara from time to time. So I was so excited about that. So that's coming in September. I am like fingers, toes, arms, legs crossed for a stylist pre-sale. I hope that's coming next month. I have no clue if it is, so don't take my words and run with them. But I feel like home office knows that it's very beneficial for us to try it first, because our customers know, like, and trust us. So, okay, Rachel says I was almost on the floor when they announced mascara, because everybody that knows me knows I don't wear makeup, but if I do, it's mascara. That's it. So, something that I love and I'm ready to share. Okay, so what else? We have our fall collection. If you haven't seen that yet, oh my gosh, coming August 15th. And of course, we have the stylist pre-sale bundle right now. The next thing is the August foundation is human trafficking. You guys, this is going to be huge. We need to start sharing this now. And the movie that's out right now goes like perfectly hand in hand in this. And I can't remember the name of the movie. Oh my gosh, it just left my brain, but like all my friends are talking about it and I'm debating on if I want to go see it. I feel like I'm probably going to cry the whole time, so I probably shouldn't. but those launch on July 31st. So that will also help to get that 300 PV if you are aiming for that trip. So start talking about that now. Start sharing that with your customers and let them know. Sound of Freedom. There you go. I thought it was Sound of Freedom, but I wasn't sure. But if you can collect a bulk order for that nail set, that will help to get that 300 in volume. So, and the other thing with the trip that I didn't mention, you guys, is this trip you can earn solely off your hustle, solely off of your personal volume. That's it. If you just want to sell a ton of product and go to Cabo, you can. But there's other ways that you can get points, which again, I'm not going to break it down. I keep saying I'm not, and I keep going back. Okay, the other thing is Mr. Park is having another set of Spark tours this fall. I'm hoping there's one within a few hours distance from me because I do want to go to one. But once we get that schedule, I will find out and hopefully do that. Conference 2024, again, I said is in in Ohio. That's going to be July 26th through 28th. So tell me if you are going to be in Columbus in person. Let me know. Say in Columbus in the comments so I know. And right now registration is open, which they've never done before. When they opened registration, I was like, what, already? But it's going to be huge, you guys. Like, Ohio has one of the highest amounts of stylists in it out of the whole United States. So that's going to be huge. And they have early bird pricing until August 31st. So April said she'll be in Columbus. Yes. Brianna's going to be in Columbus. Yes. Maybe we should just, oh, Monica's going to be in Columbus. Yes. Just keep saying it. Oh my gosh. Christina's going to be in Columbus. Yes. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Christina Delancey's going to be in Columbus. Rachel's going to be in Columbus. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm so excited. The conference that we just had, oh my gosh, you guys, it was incredible. I was not in Salt Lake City for like the first time. I was not live in person at conference. I stayed back with a bunch of people from Color Street that are on our team, and it was literally like the best conference I've ever had in my life. We had so much fun, but we all will be in person in Columbus next year. And it was so funny that they announced conference being in Columbus because we were all in Columbus this past weekend. So, all right, the last thing I want to talk about, and this is a lot, you guys, so you might want to like grab a piece of paper and jot down some notes. But the last thing I'm going to talk about is the Love Fest that they are doing. So this is August, September, October. So it starts next month and runs for 3 months. So it's a fall Love Fest is what they're calling it. Our kit is going to be discounted to $79 all 3 of those months. So the Love Fest is 3 months long. $79 to join. Double rank bonuses. Now, you guys, I'm not going to go through all these. I have them wrote down over here to the side. But you get rank promotion bonuses from bronze stylist up to silver leader. And I'll just tell you, the bronze stylist, which is 700 in group volume, or if you're a hustler, it can be 700 in your personal volume. That bonus is normally $50. So that's going to be a $100 bonus when you promote to bronze. And then it goes up from there with silver leader being a $600 bonus normally, so $1,200 bonus when you hit that. And this is based off of, so if you have fallen back from your rank, which many of us have, it's time to dust your shoulders off and stand up, because this is based off your July career title. So if your July career title is, let's say, platinum stylist, when you bump up to gold stylist, you're going to get that $300, or no, what is it? $300 bonus. No, not bump up, sorry. If you were platinum, you're going to bump up to bronze. Sorry, I'm reading my chart backwards because I'm over here trying to multitask. But you guys know what I'm saying. So it's your career title. So if you have fallen back and your career title has dropped, you are able to earn those. And let's say that you start as a bronze stylist. You promote from a qualified stylist to a bronze stylist in August. You're going to get that bonus. Let's say you're hustling and you promote to silver stylist in September, then you're going to get that bonus. And then let's say you keep going up. You're able to earn as many bonuses as you can in those 3 months. So the more you promote, the more you earn. So, I mean, maybe you'll be really, really hustling and you'll hit bronze and silver in 1 month. And you'll get both of those bonuses from that month. So, okay, enough about that. So now we're going to talk about enrolling, and this is still in the Love Fest bubble. So August, September, October, when you enroll 3 new stylists over that 3-month period, you will get a $50 gift card, US dollars, and 2 packs of Twosies. If you are ambitious and you enroll 6 new stylists, you will get a $100 gift card in US dollars, 2 makeup products, and 2 packs of Twosies. Now, let's say that you are just on top of things and you are hustling and you're earning enrollment points for Cabo and you're doing all the things, and you enroll 12 new stylists over August, September, October. You're going to get a $250 gift card, 5 makeup products, and 2 packs of Twosies. So they are really setting us up for huge success for those of us that are wanting to earn this trip to Cabo and grow our teams. Now, the last part of it is PV. So in addition to the kit being discounted, double rank bonuses, the enrolling, we have a PV incentive for those 3 months. So this, which I love, again, so you guys heard 300 PV is 1 point for Cabo. For the PV incentive, they're starting it at 300 instead of 500, which they normally do. They've heard us, you guys, they've heard us. So for PV, if we have 300 to 499 PV, we get 2 exclusive nail sets, which Angie described these as innovation that we have never ever seen before. So I have no clue what that's going to be, but if you guys have seen these sub boxes and these new nail sets that are coming out, I can only imagine what these exclusive nail sets are going to be. It's going to be awesome. Now, the next level is 500 PV to 799. You're going to get the 2 exclusive nail sets plus a mini mascara. And then if you are really hustling with your volume and have 800 or above in PV, you're going to get the 2 exclusive nail sets plus 2 mini mascaras. Personally, me, I'm hustling for that 800 plus. I mean, not to mention I'm hustling for Cabo, but I'm not ending a month without 800 PV, period. Done. I'm already claiming it over myself, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my notes from the procrastination and I'm going to start breaking down my tasks so I can get things done and stop procrastinating. I'm going to be better at my time management. I'm going to set specific achievable goals instead of just saying, oh, I'm going to hit 800. Okay, Danielle, well, how the flip are you going to hit 800? Are you going to do X amount of parties? Because you know what? It takes 1 party at a time to get to that 800. You know, I'm not going to say, oh, I need to book 5 parties. Okay, well, we're going to have to start with 1. Everything starts with 1. 1 party, 1 enrolling conversation, 1 new stylist, whatever it is. And then I'm going to celebrate and reward myself each time I achieve one of those goals. So, okay, that's all I have. Anybody that's watching live, if I missed anything that's super exciting from conference, please tell me. Oh, Christina's coming from California. No excuses. Yes. Okay, I don't see any comments other than a bunch of excitement about conference and Cabo. And let's see. People coming to Columbus next year. Okay, I think that's it, you guys. I will probably come back on and do other videos with breaking down the incentive trip and things like that. But for now, I just wanted a quick recap of conference for those that your head's spinning like mine, or maybe you weren't able to attend in person or virtually. So this will help kind of give you an idea of what's going on. Me personally, what I am focusing on, like right this minute, and this may change because my head is still like spinning. But what I'm focusing on right this minute is the double PV points for Cabo. So what I'm doing right now is a challenge in my VIP group to sell 9 party packs by the end of the month. Everybody that purchases a party pack or equivalent on my website, which a party pack is just a buy 3, get 1. Anybody that purchases that or a 35 PV order is going to get a free set from me and accents to go along with that. And then I am also going to do some other giveaways tied to that, just because I'm excited. We're coming off of conference. I'm sharing that excitement with my customers. So I'm focusing on that. I want to get that 300 PV from this last week. And then I'm going to also focus on taking up a bulk order for the human trafficking sets. So that's really my main focus right now. Like I said, the Love Fest starts next month, so we need to keep that at the forefront of everything and know that That discounted kit is coming. Those double rank bonuses are coming. We need to be thinking about enrolling if that's a goal of yours. We need to be thinking about our volume, depending upon which level you want to hit. I know I want the mascara, like I told you. So that's where I am right now. Obviously, when we hear more about the mascara and details and all that, I'm going to be like full on promoting that mascara because I cannot wait. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Feel free to put them below in the comments. I'll come back and read all of them. And I think that's it. If you didn't tell me already, I want to know what your word is that you're breaking free from. So mine was procrastination. But then I told you guys after I went through that, definitely insanity was another big one for me because I just feel like, and you guys that don't know what insanity is, it's doing the same things over and over and over and expecting a different outcome. And I feel like we've all been stuck in that insanity trap for a while. So procrastination is what I am breaking free from. And when I say procrastination, I'm also doing a / laziness because I've flat out just been lazy. I've been procrastinating, and procrastination leads to laziness. And I've just got to stop doing that. I've got to start breaking things down, managing my time and prioritizing things. And then obviously the other things that I talked to you guys about. But I encourage you too, when you say your word, when you figure out what your word is that you're breaking free from, write that down and then like journal a little bit on that word and like steps that you're going to take to break free from that, because it really like opened my eyes and put things in a totally different perspective when I wrote down procrastination and the definition and ways that I was going to break free from that, because now I have it like written down and it's a reminder to me all the time that I have to do this and that I am committing to my business. So let me know what your word is, and I will talk to you guys very soon.